My name is Conor McGregor. I'm a professional MMA fighter.
From the beginning, Conor McGregor's mission has been to prove the doubters wrong.
My dream is to be world lightweight champion in the UFC, have more money than I know what to do with. If I have the skills, I have the dedication, it will happen, and I'll let you know when it happens.
They said that the hype would get to him.
In a span of just 2 years, this young man has gone to superstardom around the world.
But the more seasoned fighter would humble him.
Oh, he heard him. That's it. It's over.
That he couldn't beat a wrestler.
Oh, big shot from McGregor. It is all over.
And even if he could, that there was only one king.
The best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet. Oh,
Then they said he had met his match, that he had been exposed.
now he's got the back now. Big time.
Wrong again.
Surprise, surprise. The king is back.
The skepticism rose when the pursuit of history meant a new weight class and a new title.
Oh, man. Oh, he's done. History has been made.
They said things were impossible, which went straight to the heart of Ireland. And through the skepticism emerged a supernova, the biggest superstar the sport has ever seen. Tonight, from Las Vegas, the superstar from Dublin returns.
I must not go down that path, the cliche of the fighter that has it all and leave it all behind in ruins. That's not who I am.
If you're not dedicated, you're not going to go anywhere. So it's either all or nothing in the game I'm in.
This time, fate is a crossroads, and it's high noon for the UFC's most unconquerable flame. To a shattered record,
The all-time leader in wins.
upon record,
The all-time leader in finishes.
and traded blows with a murderer's row for a decade. The legendary Cowboy. A fabled gunslinger who through 33 UFC bouts has made the fighter's slogan a way of life.
I'll fight anyone, anywhere, I don't care. Yeah, cowboy, that's what I love to do.
An attitude that has always been leading to this specific time, to this specific place, to the one man who changed the game while he was busy collecting names. At last, Octagon legends will meet, the Cowboy and the Notorious One, for redemption, for legacy, and for destiny. That time is now. Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's UFC 246, McGregor versus Cowboy, and it starts right now.
Boom, boom. What is up, guys? Wallow J here, and I'm here with my co-host.
Me. What's up?
Come on, man. Say hello to the people.
Hello, peoples.
God, man.
Hello.
It's like we haven't done this in a long time, I guess.
Not in person. That's the weird part. Like we've got two cameras going in the same room, so I have to look this direction instead
Well, you know, I have
this direction.
I have a tripod. You can set it up so you can look at me or something. I don't know. However you feel more comfortable.
Yeah, whatever. I'll just stare at my screen.
Okay. Well, cool.
I'll pull up some
Well,
stuff.
before we get into the UFC talk, if that promo doesn't get you all hyped up to watch the fights tonight, you got no soul. You got no
soul.
heart. None.
soul.
None whatsoever, bro. I mean, I saw it. By the way, all that footage is owned by the UFC. The music is owned by Bon Jovi. If you guys have any questions, all that information is public. The video is public from Dana White's Twitter. So if we get pulled, we get pulled. I don't give a shit. But that's out there. It's not like we stole it or trying to leak it, whatever. Anywho, how you been, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
I'm hearing a little bit of an echo.
Yeah, so am I. I'm sitting here looking at it, trying to figure out where it's coming from. It's probably
It's probably my phone.
yeah.
I have the volume all the way down, so I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't think you can kill the volume or the mic on your phone.
I did. I mean, I put it on mute. I brought it all the way down. Actually, let me see. Let me see if I can. Give me 1 second.
Oh,
Yeah, you probably lost me for a second.
yep, I did.
But
Well, that's what's weird though, is because I got your mic muted on that feed.
Yeah, I mean, my mic is muted, so I have no volume on my phone. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Now I lost the feed. Oh, there I am. Okay, cool. Anyway, we'll deal with it. If this is not something that's going to work out for us, then we'll do it a different way. But, it's just good to be back in the same place instead of doing it remotely. I haven't seen you in almost a month.
I know. That's the crazy thing.
It is a little weird to do it remotely, but it actually has been working out because we've been so busy. You've been going through your 107, stuff, and I've been going through my photography stuff, and it's been a pain in the ass. But
yeah, tell me about it.
It is what it is, man.
Well, I'm done with mine for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just step one. Now I've got three more steps to work on. But I think that was the hardest one. That 107 is no joke.
No, I imagine. I imagine that it wouldn't be. I mean, it wouldn't be easy. That's for sure.
Just like I was telling you earlier, man, when I finished the test, 60 questions, I was literally walking up to the front with my head just looking at the floor because I was like, I bombed.
Oh my God, what did I do?
Dude, I felt like that 6 questions in. 6 questions in, I was like, oh, I am just screwing the pooch here. This is bad. But hey, I've only got 54 more questions to go ahead and really fuck it up. But yeah, finished it up, and then she gave me my score, and I passed.
So do they give you the score right away or what?
It takes a few minutes, but yeah, you get it pretty much, basically immediately. Like I walked up, took everything out of my lock bags, because essentially you strip down. I mean, like you.
What do you mean you strip down?
Like I had to walk in. Basically, I got to walk into the exam with a pencil and a calculator. I had to take my watch off, and I wasn't even wearing my Apple Watch. I was wearing just my standard little, cheap Timex. I had to take my Leatherman off. I had to take the holster to my Leatherman off my belt. Chapstick out of my pocket. I mean, you couldn't take a drink in there with you. Nothing. My backpack I had to leave outside. I had to put my laptop into a lock bag because I was like, I'm not leaving my laptop out here. So they were like, well, you have to put it in this. They had these red bags that you have to put all your stuff in, and then they lock it. And then you keep those with you at your desk.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're not going to cheat for sure.
No, and they have a camera on every cubicle that a person is watching. And then it's for real. It's for real. So it was different. That's for sure. That's the first time I've taken a test like that. And, they give you 2 hours. I finished in about an hour, 60 questions in an hour. And I was exhausted when I was done.
Do me a favor. Yeah. On my camera right there, mute my mic if it's not already muted.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, you're muted.
Okay, just making sure.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was when you texted me yesterday and we're like, I'm so glad we're doing this Saturday and not Friday because I'm beat up. I'm like, dude, you got no idea.
Bro. What do you mean I have no idea?
Well, I mean, you were beat up too, but I was like, I'm so glad we're doing this today because yesterday, my brain was shot. And I mean, that was early in the day. I was done at 11, and then had to come home, and then you have to upload everything, put it all with the FAA, and just so I was like done by about 1:32, and my brain was mush.
I mean, I have somewhat of an idea. I mean, I'm working all day, just like you, and I'm going through this photography class that was kicking my ass, while also trying to learn Lightroom because out the camera, you get a decent picture, but it's like
you can freshen it up a little.
It's bit. Like, yeah, bro, it's just not what's out there. You see the pictures that people post, and you're like, oh, yeah, there's a lot of editing involved in these pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to have a fucking good picture, you better throw that bitch in Lightroom and do some little touching up. with the colors, the exposure, and all that shit. Because you're not gonna have that right off the camera. It's crazy.
Yeah, because you see all these pictures and you're like, oh man, that guy's a great photographer and this like that. Well, maybe he's a good photographer, but he's great in Lightroom.
Well, you also have to be great at photography. You have to expose the picture properly and all that, jazz that comes with it. You're just touching it up, but touching it up to your liking and to to what people might like. It takes a little bit when you're starting.
Mm-hmm.
These guys might be able to fly through it now, since they've been doing it for so long, but I'm just getting started.
Yeah.
Shit. One of the pictures that I submitted for my project, it took me like 30 minutes to edit that picture.
Ugh.
I know, 30. And literally it took me 10 seconds to set up for that picture. So, that's the price you pay when you're a newbie, when you're a noob.
Yeah. Because, I guess you could probably learn things that you could do with the camera and the lighting and the setting and all like that to make it to where you don't have to touch up as much on the back end.
Right.
Still.
Right. That is the goal of all those guys. I've been watching videos and for hours on Lightroom and pretty much they all say the same thing. It's like, get your exposure, make sure that it's white balanced, focused, and, once you're done, throw in Lightroom and touch it up a little bit. And, of course, their touch-ups, are so advanced. And I'm like, oh, shit, what did he do there? How did he do that? But it is what it is. I'll learn it, too. I'm actually signing up for another class, which is just straight off of Lightroom.
Just a pure Lightroom class?
Just a pure Lightroom class. I'm going to do the beginner's class, and then I'm going to do a master class.
Nice.
So, yeah, man, I'm all in on this shit. I'm all in. There's no going back.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I kind of, how I want to say, like, it was like maybe a few months back, we're talking about passions and shit like that. I think I found mine because I've spent so many hours just on YouTube on tutorials, and I'm still looking for more. Like, I'm not bored whatsoever. Every time a new video pops up, because I subscribe to a bunch of channels. Every time a new video pops up, I'm like, oh, let me take a look at this. Like, I'm the same way with, my camera, which is a Sony A6400. Anytime any new video comes out for my drone, the Mavic Air, I get notified as well. And for Lightroom, I have several people that I follow, and every time they post something new, I'm like notified. So yeah, it's a lot, bro. It's a whole lot. It's when you have your phone just as your, regular thing that you use to shoot your pictures or whatever. Yeah, it's all gravy. But when you want to step it up a little bit more, then it's a lot more.
Well, that's when you just get the new iPhone that has 3 cameras on it.
Well, you're still not going to get the pictures that some of these guys do.
True.
Not of a phone. You need a decent camera.
Yeah, I know, because one of my buddies, Jay, he does photography up there in Alaska.
Oh man, I bet you he gets some cool scenery.
Oh man, he is. Some of the stuff he'll post on Facebook and even on his photography page. Like the big thing he's doing right now is it's aurora chasing season right now.
What is that?
The aurora borealis, the lights in the sky, the northern lights. Yeah. So like, there's a website you can go that shows you where it's going to be that night and, the cloud cover and stuff. So he goes up, he works all day and then he'll load up his Jeep and go trailing and get to a good spot up there, you don't have to worry, like in the spots he's going, you don't have to worry about light pollution. It's pitch black dark at night up there. So the only light you get to see, the stars really good. You get to see the northern lights really good. And he's got some really cool shots from up there.
Nice.
Yeah. He's living the dream up there.
I bet.
Shit.
That sounds awesome, bro.
I'm jealous. I keep telling him, he's like, he don't know how long he's going to be doing this. So it's like, well, you just let me know whenever you're getting close to being done and you think you're going to go ahead and call it quits. Cause, I'll start getting some stuff together. Cause I think that's probably one of the few places I get Amanda to sign off on going to.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Alaska?
Yeah, she can make a good living up there with nursing.
Oh, true. I mean,
Um,
she can make a good living anywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
people need nurses. Come on, dog.
Oh, I know. But there's certain states that pay better than others, and Alaska is one of those where they actually have a big shortage of nurses up there. So you make good money.
Like a show that I actually started watching, it was because they were in Alaska. It's that homestead show where people living off the grid and these people come in and help them out set up so they're not dying out there
Oh
in the
yeah,
wilderness.
yeah.
And shit.
I think I've seen some of those. But some of those, man, you got to be like Life Below Zero is one of the Alaska shows up there, and it's got some good things. But there's been some things that I've seen where I'm like, that's pure setup. Like the biggest thing I noticed was there was a couple years ago. It's one of the reasons why I kind of stopped watching it. Even though I love Sue, because that's where Sue started from. The woman that run the camp way above the Arctic Circle. She got attacked by a bear. It almost ripped her face off. She had to fly back, I think, to Anchorage. She spent a week there recovering and everything else. Came back to the camp and hunted the bear down and killed him.
Oh, damn.
She was on Rogan like 3 years ago.
Wow.
She is a awesome woman. But anyways, they were fishing. One of the groups were fishing on the river, and of course they made it out like this bear came up and like ran them off of the spot, which could happen for sure. But when they showed footage of the bear, basically they said, the bear ran them off and it took their catch. They showed a bear eating a salmon. And as I'm watching it, I'm noticing the salmon's filleted.
The bear had a knife.
Yeah. And I'm going, wait a minute. Yeah, y'all fucking threw that shit to the bear so y'all could get some footage of him eating a salmon. And y'all made it out like he fucking ran y'all off and took your fish. But,
psych.
Yeah, but y'all filleted that motherfucker. So that's when I kind of went, okay, I'm out.
Filet of fish, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But that's kind of garbage.
It's cool up there. It seems, I mean, it definitely takes a different kind of person to live up there. Talking with Jay, it is not all bells and whistles and, sweet. There are some times that it can really suck.
Yeah.
If especially if you're not that kind of person. Like if I like the night and, so when it's dark up there for 4 months, okay, cool. Yeah. But it can mess.
I don't know about that, motherfucker.
Same thing. It can be light. Like it never really gets dark.
I don't know about that, bro.
So like, I've seen some of his pictures where you can see the sun come up and it just kind of skirts the horizon and it'll dip down maybe below the trees, but then it comes back up. It never really drops to where it goes dark.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't think I could do it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's like I said, it's just a different thing up there.
Sounds like it. I can't do fucking 8 months of fucking light and then 4 months of no light.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's like 8 months of no light, but it's pretty crazy. Between that moose, like he's got photos of moose in his yard, and those fucking things are dangerous.
Well, they say that's the most dangerous animal up there.
Well, between that and the fucking bear,
I guess. Touche.
Yeah, I mean, both of them can't kill you. The problem with the moose is they don't have great eyesight, so they'll just stumble up on you. So if you're not paying attention,
stumble up on you and try to murder you.
Yeah, basically stomp you into a mud hole. And they're huge. Like, I don't think people really, really realize how big a moose is. Like, you see it on TV and you're like, oh man, that thing looks big. You see it in real life and you go, holy shit, that is way beyond what I thought a moose would look like.
Yeah, no. I know that they're pretty big. I'm not going to try to get close and try to get pictures and shit.
No, that's why like you see those people that are in Yellowstone and shit, and they're like trying to get close to the bison, and I'm like, what are you fucking doing? You're an idiot. No wonder you got trampled. No wonder the bison, ran and threw you up into the air. You're within 8 feet of this thing, and it's a legit wild animal.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna be me.
Nah,
that's for goddamn sure.
Yeah, that I ain't about that. Give me a zoom lens. I'll take a picture at it from a distance.
Oh, bro, I've been looking at a zoom lens.
It's when you start talking money.
Oh my god, bro! Like the one that I saw that I liked, which was like the 70 to 200 millimeters, bro.
What's it run?
It's like a fucking $1,500. That's more than my camera.
Oof.
It's like I can't, fucking have a lens on my camera that's more than my camera.
I mean, you can.
I mean, I could, but I don't. Okay, I don't want to.
But I mean, see, now you start talking about when you're getting stuff to where you actually have to start carrying insurance on your camera and your lenses and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
So, you get stuff like that whenever you start making some money.
Yeah, no shit
with it.
No shit. I mean, I could always buy used. I mean, there's places that are known for selling good used products like Adorama. Like as soon as the new lens for this year comes in, and the people with a lot of money go, oh, I gotta have the greatest and newest. I'll just buy it and sell this one back to them. And they have deals and shit. And I do get deals through Adorama because I am part of the New York Institute of Photography. So as a student, I get a discount from them. So
yeah, I never, there's some things like me and Amanda were talking about that with computers, about, the new generation of processor. And I see it in a lot with guys I used to hunt with, the new, a new gun comes out, same caliber,
yeah,
same company. It's just a little newer, same thing. Compound bows are especially bad about this. Like I know guys who buy new compound bows every 2 years.
Wow.
Because the new one has come out and the technology has changed. And it's like, did the other one stop shooting arrows? Did it stop working? Did it, what's wrong with it? Oh, nothing's wrong with it, but this is the new one. And I'm like, yeah, but it was fucking $1,000, but I guess you have those people in every pursuit where it doesn't matter. It's the new thing. It's the newest of the new. I've got to have it.
Yeah, no, that's not me. Like I'm gonna, I have a decent camera. I said nice entry level camera, and I'm gonna ride that till the wheels fall off.
Yeah,
and
most people have to.
Well, yeah, but
I mean,
there's people that like every year or so, like you said, man, it's like, oh, I got to get the greatest and latest.
I mean, if that's like a job, like that is your
yeah, for sure,
for real income maker, I can understand it because then you're investing back into yourself and into your
absolutely
equipment.
100%.
But if it ain't making me, if I'm not going to make the money back on like 2 or 3 jobs from getting the new camera,
bro, and that's the thing. Like a good photographer can charge like upwards of $700.
Yeah,
for a couple of hours of shooting and fucking editing. So I mean, there is money to be made if you are
that
good.
person.
Yeah, if you are good, so.
But until you're that person, you're literally hawking your wares.
Yeah,
for nothing.
pretty much.
You're asking people, going, look, you ain't got to pay me. Just let me come and shoot it.
At this point, that's what I've been doing. It's like I've told a couple of people, listen, I'm not going to charge you because I'm just starting. Just let me shoot something, either with you or let me shoot your car. And
yeah, but we both benefit. I get some experience doing this shit. You get some nice stuff out of it.
Yeah, you get some cool pictures. Well, semi cool pictures, and I get practice.
Yeah,
like the other day, Michelle and I just went downtown into Riverside, and she was looking at her phone, and the moment she looked up from her phone, I took a picture, and it came out pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's the one you put on Facebook, wasn't it?
Yeah, I post all my shit,
or it was either on Facebook or Instagram, or on both.
Yeah, I posted it on both.
Yeah,
but I have an Instagram page just strictly for
and I'm nice on those. I don't it's not like your personal page where you would post something and I'd be like, oh, you suck.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that. Because
because that's your business. That could potentially be
yeah.
That's your portfolio.
Yeah.
So you don't want one of your buddies shitting on your portfolio.
I mean,
fuck it with you.
If you did, I wouldn't care, to be honest with you, because it's you and I know you're fucking around.
Yeah.
But,
I'll make some fake accounts and I'll start looking up,
Man, your shit sucks,
Yeah.
bro.
I'll start looking up like actual camera talk and be like, oh man, your exposure was,
horrendous.
this, that, and the other. And your white levels are racist, and just coming up with weird shit.
Here we go. Talking about racism again. Listen, if we're going to talk about racism, everybody knows that you're the racist.
Well, per you, yeah.
No.
It's the running gag.
Do me a favor, since we're going to start talking about the UFC here shortly. Go to where it says brand on the side.
Brand.
Yeah, like there's like some columns on the side.
Okay. Oh yeah, brand.
Okay, click on brand.
Uh-huh.
And then go to overlay.
Mm-hmm.
And there should be two.
Yeah, there's the one we're on now, and then there's another one that looks pretty similar to it.
Okay, go to the other one.
Okay.
Hey, because we're hopefully gonna start taking calls here.
Oh, look at there.
All right, you see the number?
You set this up nice,
bro. Listen, I'm on top of my game, bro. Like I've been fucking around with this system for a while.
Good.
Yeah, like that overlay, I had to build it myself. So
yeah, you're good. You're good at that shit.
Well, I'm all right. I'm sure there's people that are way better than me.
Oh, I mean, for sure. But I mean,
for what it is, it's nice.
Yeah, for what we paid for this, it's amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
which is not much.
Yeah,
just a couple of pennies.
Yeah, because I didn't pay for shit. And this looks good.
That's right. It's coming out of my account. But...
Yeah. Well, it's coming out of the Locker Room Talk account.
Right. The business account.
The business
account.
The
business account.
The business account.
Hold on. Let me share something here real quick. Let these people know because they're asking me about.
So I said, man, I'm busy.
Something about the fight, so I'm just gonna send them to the stream, and that way we can talk about it.
Yeah, I don't have Facebook pulled up, so I can't see comments.
No. Well, the comments are gonna be right there, like
yeah, like they were before when they come up.
Well, if you go back up to where it says conversation or chat, something like that.
Yeah, comments.
It'll show there, and once they pop up, all you have to do is click on them, and it'll show them. But
okay.
we don't have any comments right now,
okay,
which is
cool.
fine.
All right.
But we are taking calls at 904-990-3139. And before we get to the main event, let's talk about the card, man. Because
all right, well, I have prelims pulled up.
Oh, well, cool. Look at you on the money.
Yeah, well, I knew we were going to talk UFC, so I went ahead and I've got the event up.
Well, a fight that's not going to happen is the Claudia Gadelha and Alexis Grasso fight.
Yeah, which they've already got the women's flyweight bout up here to replace it.
What?
So what they were on the prelims, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now they have a different girls fight on the prelims.
Okay, and who is that?
Roxanne Modafferi.
Well, Roxanne Modafferi and
Macy
Barber. They were going to be the main event of the prelims anyway. Right?
Oh, were they? Okay, so
yeah.
these are. Oh, okay. So I guess there was 5 fights previously on the prelims. Now there's only 4.
I guess because Alexis Grasso came in a little bit. Como se dice?
Fuck.
Overweight,
dude.
5 pounds.
Dolce ripped her apart on.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Well, he didn't rip her apart specifically, but he was like, any fighter that comes in overweight like that did not want to fight.
Ugh.
Just simple. They just didn't want to fight.
Wow, that's pretty harsh.
I thought so, but I mean, come on, you're a professional. If you would have came in 2 pounds, 1.5 pounds, you tried, but 5.
You're a profesh.
5.5 pounds over, to the point where even the athletic commission has to go, look, even if y'all want to fight, we can't let you fight.
Why?
Because she was too. They have a 3-pound tolerance.
Oh, okay.
That's why they had to pull the fight, was because she was over the 3-pound tolerance.
And did they give her a little bit extra time to see if she could lose those 2 extra pounds just to be
know.
3 over?
I hadn't seen anything that said that they did or didn't.
I feel bad for Claudia Gadelha. She posted a picture of her, I guess in the bathroom. I guess she has a tub where she was, cutting the weight or whatever.
Yeah.
bro, her abs
Oh, dude.
look amazing. I was like jealous.
Yeah. Like you can almost see the muscle rippling
You could see
through
her
the skin.
spine.
Yeah. And that's what sucks, man, because she did everything she was
Yeah.
supposed to do. And, but that's the fight game. You're hoping your opponent does everything they're supposed to do to be able to come in and make the fight. And 5.5 pounds ain't it, Chief.
No, not at all, man. And the sucky part is that she probably is not going to get paid.
She shouldn't.
Why is Claudia Gadelha?
Oh, well, Gadelha. Yeah, that's what sucks. She should get something. She did. She's going to get punished for doing everything she was supposed to do.
Yeah.
They couldn't find, somebody, which I guess maybe it's just too many people to try to fill, but I don't understand why there should be backups for almost every fight. Like if somebody drops, you should have somebody, in the chamber ready to go. So that way, because you're how many times have we seen cards just get destroyed because somebody missed weight, or a late injury or something like that?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they should do that with all title fights as well. Have a guy, but don't say who the backup is.
No.
Just call the backup and say, hey, we need you to be ready in the event that so and so pulls out, or it's injured, whatever happens. We need you to be ready to go.
And it should still fall on, like if they did that and they pulled somebody up, it should be up to Claudia to go, yeah, I'll fight her, or no, I won't fight.
Well, she want to get paid. Then,
exactly. Because
that's the thing. Like I've seen where guys, where
somebody will drop because of an injury, and then the person that they want to step in,
she might get paid. She might, because I've seen guys.
She should at least get probably her show fee.
Who was it? What was his name? The Mexican cat, Brian Ortega. Brian Ortega had a fight schedule with somebody. That person could not go, and they offered him another guy.
Oh yeah, and he declined.
He declined, and they told him, well, then you're not going to get paid. So if she accepts it, she's going to get her money.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You should at least give him the choice. You go, hey, you have the option here.
Yeah.
You either fight who we have as the backup, or you don't fight, but you don't get paid.
I really wonder how that works, man.
I do too.
I would hate to see her put in all that work, and
because she's still got to pay all the facilities. She's still got to pay her coaches. She's still got to pay all the people that she pulled in training camp. Those people have been paid. Any of her opponents or anybody she used in sparring or training or anything like that, other fighters, they've already been paid.
Yeah.
So she's already out of pocket.
That sucks, man.
It does. And especially considering what little we do know about money in the game. Like,
well, we'll wait till a little bit later to talk about money. I know where you're heading, but let's wait.
You don't know shit.
Let's wait till we get to the main event.
But it just, it sucks for her because she doesn't get she went through, 6-8 weeks of fight camp of, that shit sucks. And for nothing. She gets to sit in the arena and watch the fights. If that. Hell, if I was her, I'd probably be like, yeah, fuck this piece. I'm out.
They might not want to give her a ticket.
Yeah, I'm going home.
They'd be like, you know what? We don't have a ticket for you.
Yeah, we don't even have a ticket for you. We can't even comp you a ticket. If you want to buy one, we'll let you.
They'd be like, nah, playa. Sorry, we don't have a ticket for you. So
yeah, we got to make that money.
Therefore,
you could buy one for you and your coaches.
Yeah.
Or y'all can hang out in the back and watch it. Maybe.
I wish Miguelino was here. Because he
probably, why does he have some amazing inside knowledge on how
I don't know. Let me give him a call. Hold on. Let me see.
Dude, he better be looking for a job.
Let me see if this asshole will answer.
No, his ass won't answer.
Let's see.
Well, while we're waiting on him, did you see Misha Tate has been posting some nice pictures on Instagram?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Puto, pick up. We're calling you. His internet is probably down.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach.
The person we're trying to reach is a fag. Anyway,
Oh, that's cool. I didn't see that.
what?
The UFC offers a job to Summer, the girl that.
Oh, the Hawaiian chick from
yeah.
Best Buy. Yeah.
Yep.
That's dope. Yeah, Dana White posted the video and thought that she shouldn't have gotten fired, which she shouldn't have.
No.
But, because of that fucking stupid liability or whatever,
Yep.
Best Buy getting sued, they fired her. But that's cool because now she's got a better fucking job.
Yeah, with the UFC.
With the UFC. Well, the question is the job in the mainland or is it in Hawaii?
I don't know.
Because what if she doesn't want to leave Hawaii?
I wouldn't blame her. I don't know. There again. It's like, people are like, oh man, why would you want to leave Florida? I'd be like, I don't know, because I've lived here most of my fucking life. It can suck. Oh man, Florida's amazing. I'm like, yeah, sure. Okay. Come live here. And, 20 years later, you might be like, man, I want to fucking change. So it might be the same, because that's what was funny when we were there. One of the guys in the shops, he was talking about, he's like, yeah, the one thing that sucks about here is, most all the roads are 2 lanes. And so if there's an accident, you're stuck for 45 minutes. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, but the fucking view, 45 minutes stuck here in Hawaii, this is amazing. And I'm thinking, dude, I drive on 4 and 5 lane highways that can have a wreck in 1 lane and you're stuck for 45 minutes. So it doesn't matter if it's 4 lanes or 2 lanes.
Yeah, you're still going to get stuck.
You're still going to get stuck. If I had my choice of getting stuck in fucking Jacksonville or, Kauai,
yeah.
You know what? I think I'm going to choose Kauai. I'll take that. But there again, I don't live there. So, this guy lives there. He wakes up every day. He sees this shit. And he's like, man, fuck, I want to see something else.
Did you see the sandwich that I posted this morning?
No, I didn't.
It was a video and your dad commented on it and he's like, oh, I think I want to make that.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was eggs with Spam and, green onions. And on Hawaiian rolls. Oh my God, it looks so fucking good.
Let me see. I'll tell you if he did make it and if he worked out.
Oh, okay.
No, he hadn't worked out. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get on to him. He hadn't worked out.
Stop spying on your daddy, bro.
He ain't worked out none this week.
Stop spying on your daddy.
I gotta catch up.
Fuck.
I'm like 50 points behind him.
Anyway, besides Claudia Gadelia, okay, who's the number? Start on the bottom, yeah.
Okay, Dan Dober versus Nasrat. Last name starts with an H, so good luck.
You suck at pronouncing.
Haqparast.
You suck. Let me see how you pronounce the name.
Sure.
What's Dober and?
Mm-hmm. what had happened over there, Wallow?
So it's Dober and Hakparatz.
Sure. That was
so Haqparast.
Yeah.
Hakparast. Hakparast.
I guarantee you there's a couple letters in there that are silent that you just got no idea.
So Hakparast.
His last name's Bob.
Oh, Billy.
Billy, yeah. It's Billy. That's how
to,
they say Billy in his country.
To be honest with you, I know nothing of either one of these gentlemen.
No.
Which is good because now we'll watch the fight and we'll get to know them. We probably have seen one of these two guys fight before, but we just, couldn't quite.
I don't know. Let's see. Dan Doer, let's see. Record. Wow. 20-9.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that all 20 fights are been in the UFC.
True.
So,
but yeah,
it's not going to tell you who their last fight is. That's what sucks about that.
Well, I think if you dig deeper into the actual fighter, he's got a 0-win streak, 9 wins by knockout, 5 wins by submissions. His last event was a fight night, June 29th of this year.
Against?
Reyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reyes.
Yeah.
Reyes.
Yep.
Dominic.
Yep. Maybe it just says Reyes.
What do they fight at? Is it light heavyweight or?
I think so.
Because I know it's not Ernie Reyes.
No.
You know who Ernie Reyes is, right?
No.
Oh,
155.
my.
155.
Oh, 155. Okay.
Yeah.
Then he wasn't Dominic Reyes.
So-
It doesn't matter.
yeah. So that's them two. So good luck
Uh,
to you both. I hope to watch a good fight.
Hell yeah, absolutely. And I guess move on to the next one.
Yeah, two other people we don't know. Tim Elliott.
I
Well,
know-
actually, Tim
I
Elliott.
do know Tim
Yeah,
Elliott.
he's ranked number 7. This is a flyweight bout. Tim
And
Elliott.
he is fucking money. He is good. I like him.
He's going up against Askarov.
Askarov. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the.
You're gonna go with the Russian?
No. I'm probably gonna go with Tim Elliott. It looks like he's got a little bit of a mullet kind of cut going
You
here.
Fucking racist.
Oh my god.
You're going with the U.S. guy.
I'm going with the higher ranked guy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 7 against the 12.
Look at this guy fucking rank shaming.
Oh, well, sure. Come on.
Yeah. USA open this bitch.
Yeah. USA number 1.
He gave Mighty Mouse a little run for his money. I mean, Mighty Mouse beat him, but it was decisive. But he did some things. I was very impressed.
Oh, I hope he puts on a good fight.
Yeah, I mean, I like him. He puts on a good show. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Let's see. Next one is featherweight, Andre Fili.
Let me feel your.
And then
Yeah, no,
so
I'm not gonna make a
Sodi,
joke.
Sodi Yusuf.
I don't know Yusuf,
Nope.
but I do know Philly, and Philly always brings it. So I'm definitely looking forward to that as well. I'm pulling for Philly on that one.
All right. Then you've got your women's flyweight, which was your Roxanne versus Macy.
Man, Roxanne, she's such a nice chick. Like
she looks like it in her picture, dude.
She's always so nice in everything that she does, with people, interviews. I've seen fans approach her and whatever, and she's always super nice, even on social media. So
the happy warrior.
Man. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the happy warrior.
I mean, it's kind of hard to root against somebody like that, but Macy Barber, she's
little hottie.
She's a fucking killer. I'm not worried about the looks.
Well, I mean, I'm just
I'm saying she's a beast.
Yeah, because I mean, her significant strikes are more.
She puts on a pace. Yeah,
her strikes per minute are more. Her absorbed are a little bit more, so she takes a little more damage.
Well, that's because she's right there in the pocket and
yeah,
throwing bombs and shit.
Their takedown accuracy is about the same. Takedown average is right about the same. Takedown defense is leaning towards Macy. Submissions per 15 minutes, that's going towards Roxanne. So that's
she's a jiu-jitsu chick, so
that's what the stats kind of look like. Like she's more let's get it to the ground and go from there.
She has a very awkward style though.
And Macy's like, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Oh yeah, she's all about that. She's been having some beef on social media with Paige Van Zandt, and Paige Van Zandt just like refuses to talk about her. And she basically said a couple of days ago that she's going to be the champ, and whether Paige Van Zandt is in her way or not, it doesn't matter because she's going to get there anyway. I was like, oh, burn.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, this is going to be a good one. I mean, Roxanne, man, she's tough as fucking nails. So we'll see.
Well, that's your prelim.
Yep.
Main card, first fight is going to be Pettis Anthony against Diego
Ferreira.
There you go. So lightweight bout, number 9 against unranked, and Pettis is the favorite.
Well, that's because he's got more of a name.
Yeah.
This guy's still up and coming. He's good too. I mean, don't sleep on the guy. But I'm actually expecting Pettis to pull this one out. Although, if you all recall, Pettis broke his hand in his last fight.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering how's he doing? How's his hand? Because I believe that's not the first time he's broken his hand. I believe this is like the second or third time. So
this looks like, per the numbers, this looks like this could be a good fight. These two guys look.
What do the stats look like?
See, significant strikes. Diego's got a little bit more, or landed per minute, I should say. He's got a little bit more significant strikes as Pettis. Absorbed, they're right about the same, 3.2 and then 3.0. And defense is like 54 to 59%. Grappling is takedown average is 0.7, 0.7. Takedown accuracy, Pettis has got the accuracy down a lot more. Defense is pretty close, 58, 67%. And submission per 15 minutes is 1.2 versus 1.1. So, I mean, they're right in line with pretty even across the board. Just seems like Pettis's, even the records are fairly close, 22-9, 16-2. So leg reach is pretty close, 40 inches to 40.5.
Yeah, I'm not looking for those stats. I was just looking for, the other stuff.
Yeah. Reach is going to be for Diego. He's got almost 2 inches of reach.
Damn.
Yeah. Which is crazy because Pettis is taller by an inch. 5'10", 5'9". So I don't know. I don't know who's going to pull that one out, but I hope it's a good fight.
I'm hoping that it's a good fight
I
too.
want all of them to be good fights.
Me too, because I mean, if you look at the card, just by looking at it, you'd be like, meh,
dude.
But those are usually the cards that are like fire ones.
Look, out of all the UFCs that I've probably had in the last 6 months, this one here, I've had more people ask me, dude, are you watching the fights?
Yeah, but they're only watching because what? The main event.
The main event. But it's
they're
crazy.
They're not really into the other people.
No, but it's like, but all these people, it's not that they're going, oh, dude, Connor's fighting. I got to see it. It's the other way.
Well, you got to remember, Cowboy has been in the game longer than Connor.
I know.
I mean,
we'll talk about them in a second.
Yeah. The first time I saw Cowboy, it was back
in 87.
Yeah, no, actually, it was like 79.
Right.
Nevertheless, anyway, we'll talk about Cowboy and Connor in a minute.
Yeah, it was at one of the tough enough fucking competitions in a bar.
Fuck. What was his name? Phil Baroni.
Oh,
the
God.
New York Badass. I want to say it was like 2002 when what was that fucking network? I think it was the Versus Network. Late at night, they would have those the Tough Men contest.
Oh yeah.
And I saw Baroni just basically destroy
fucking shit whipping everybody.
Everybody. I mean, I'm talking like skinny guys.
Oh yeah,
medium guys, big guys.
Well, because those tough enoughs were like just absolute division for fights. It was like if you're tough enough, let's see it.
But Baroni was just running through everybody.
Yeah.
And then like a couple of years later, I see him in the UFC.
Yeah, I mean those are like basically televised smokers.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially,
that's what it was.
Yeah, essentially, that's what Tough Enough was just televised smokers.
He's like, excuse me, sir, you got your blood work?
Yeah.
What blood work? I know how to have blood work.
Yeah.
Well,
it's written in crayon, but we'll take it.
Hey, Susie, put him on the card under no blood work. Put him with the other guy that's got no blood work.
Yep. Yeah, those things are those are crazy fights. But those were sometimes you could see like really good fights in those Tough Enoughs. Yeah. I mean, nobody was like really sharp and clean looking fights, but there were just some slugfest. And every now and then you'd see some really good ones. And then all of a sudden you'd see that guy who actually went to a gym and had probably been training for a few years kind of step foot in the ring, and then you've got Billy Bob over there in the corner who's had a couple beers. Is like, you know what? I'm signing up. Let's do this shit, and just watch him get shit whipped all around the ring by this
Billy
guy.
Billy Bob.
Hey man, Billy Bob does some crazy shit sometimes.
Billy Bob is dead, bro.
Yeah, well, there's another one. Trust me.
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Which Billy Bob?
Billy Bob from Varsity Blues.
Oh, that's right. He did die.
That's sad, man. I love that movie. Fucking movie's 20 years old, bro. 21 years old. It came out in 1999.
What did he die from? Other than being fat?
No, he lost some weight, but I can't remember.
Yeah, but come on, dude. He lost some weight. That dude was 400 pounds.
He did have some health issues, but
sure he did.
I can't remember what he passed.
I'll have to look it up later.
Yeah.
Next fight, bantamweight. So tiny.
Bantamweight?
Bantamweight.
Oh, okay.
Tinies. Brian Kelleher versus Odie Osborne.
Ozzy Osbourne? I didn't know Ozzy Osbourne was black.
What is bantamweight?
That's
135.
135. Yeah,
Wow.
that's the Cejudo.
Oh, chimp.
Yeah,
Chimp.
yeah, yeah.
I bet
Well,
the
he's
UFC,
only champ now.
Yeah, I know, but I bet the UFC's new hire could whoop his ass. Summer,
Summer. Oh,
she fuck him up.
I think she's a little bit heavier than 135.
I don't give a shit. I still want to pay to see that fight.
Man, she make a good linebacker. I mean, D line
Dude,
or O line.
She make O line.
Yeah.
She make O line. The way she can block.
Yeah,
Pop.
bro.
All right. Let's see here.
So I don't know any of these guys. Sorry, guys.
Nope, unranked both.
I hope that you guys do really, really fucking good, and that eventually you guys will make a lot of money.
I'm a little disappointed in the names here. Brian Keller's, I guess Brian Boom Keller.
Okay.
Boom. It's a little. I mean, you're going up against Odie, the Jamaican sensation Osborne.
Okay.
Kind of like that, the Jamaican sensation.
What makes him a Jamaican sensation? Just the fact that he's from Jamaican?
I guess. I mean, how do people get their
From
names?
Jamaican or from Jamaica?
No, he's from Jamaican.
Yeah. Hey, you're from Jamaican.
Yeah, one of these little spots. I don't know if this dude's had any fights in the UFC because his stats are zeroed across the board.
Oh, boy.
His win by KO is 38%, sub 50%, decision 13%, average fight time is 0. Okay. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know this guy. Don't know him, but hey, I'm
again
wishing you the best.
I hope that you guys put on a good fight because we're going to be watching, and much success to both of you. I mean, at worst, double knockout. At best, a tie.
Yeah, a draw.
A draw, yeah.
All right. Next one's a heavyweight. It's
Olenek? Yes.
Yeah, Olenek. I was trying to figure out what's the first name? Alinsky?
Alinsky Olenek.
Okay. Maurice Green.
Olenek. Where does that sound from?
Oh, that's straight Russia, bro.
Are you sure?
Country, Russia.
Okay.
I mean, you look at this dude, he looks like Russia.
Why?
He just looks like a fucking 6'2", 235-pound Russian. Looks mean, looks like he could handle the cold. And just looks Russian. God damn. 57-12. This dude's been fighting since he was, I don't know, 12, 13.
What's
Maurice 8-4.
Oh. Oh.
Now
he's technically a rookie.
Now Maurice has got the height. He's 6'7" versus 6'2".
Holy shit, that's a big dude.
That's a big dude, but what's crazy, he's coming in fuck. So Olenek's coming in at 235. Maurice Green's coming in at 258.
Oh, fucking A.
So, dude, he had to cut. He had to cut to get to 258, bro. Because 260 is the limit. It can't be over 260.
Crazy. 265.
Is it 265? I
Yeah.
thought. Okay. So reach 2-inch going towards Green, which is crazy because he's like 5 inch or 4 inches taller, 5 inches taller.
Man, the cold in Russia will extend your arms.
I guess so, bro. So, and let's see, the Russian 79% wins by sub. Wow. Sambo. Must be Sambo, dude.
Well, could be jiu-jitsu or wrestling.
Could be. Let's see. Average fight time. Maurice has got longer, so the Russian knocks him out quicker. Striking. Looks like Green has got the advantage.
I don't know. And the Russian sounds like he's got the experience.
Well, then the Russian is grappling.
54-12?
Yeah, the Russian's
Come on,
grappling.
dog.
Takedown average is 2.9 per 15 minutes. Takedown accuracy is 39%. He doesn't get taken down. He must people don't shoot on him, or because his takedown defense is 11%. So that's not good, but that must mean either people don't shoot. But his submission average is 2.66. So he is a grappler.
Well, I'm pulling for the Russian on this one. Go, Mother Russia.
Yeah, go get him.
This is not number one bullshit.
No. They have already sent the location.
Yes. Las
All right.
Vegas, Nevada.
So next is
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Sis.
your
Say-
girl,
Say the name. Say the name.
Holly Holm.
Okay.
God damn it.
Raquel.
Raquel.
Fucking Raquel.
Raquel.
Every
I know.
time.
That's why you were like, come on, say it, say it, say it. Yeah. So Pennington. There you go.
Hey, there you go, bro. I say, yeah.
So Holly's looking cut.
Yeah, well, she always does.
I know.
She always looks
wow.
like the mommy chula.
So Holly has yet to have a win by submission.
Well, she's a striker. She was a
she's like-
kickboxing and boxing champion.
Okay. Well, yeah. Pennington's
Yeah,
grappler and decision.
dude. Raquel Pennington is a beast.
Oh, for sure.
She's tough as fucking nails.
Both these girls are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to take anything away from home, but you know, it's Raquel's like a little Terminator.
Yeah.
you know?
Holly's 3, ranked 3rd.
Yeah, and what about Pennington?
5.
Oh, man.
So that should be a good jump for her if Pennington wins.
Yeah, I'm man.
Like I said, if
this is
that's
hard.
a tall order.
It's hard for me because I like Holly, but I think Raquel's gonna pull this one off.
Think so?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
I'm expecting this is gonna be the upset of the night.
You think? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. Now, the main event.
Dun dun dun.
Cowboy Cerrone against some Irish drunk. So there we go. There you go. That's all you need. That's all you need to know.
Man. Listen, we have been waiting for this fight for a long fucking time.
I've been waiting for Connor to fight, period, for a long fucking time.
And even though Cowboy has lost his last few fights, it's fucking Cowboy, bro.
Yeah, come on.
You know, I'm gonna tell you right now, my heart is betting with Cowboy, but my brain is like, motherfucker, Connor gonna get this one.
All right.
So I'll be pulling for Cowboy, but I won't be mad if Connor.
So you're saying you're going to pull for Cowboy, but if you were putting money on it, you're putting money on
Yeah.
McGregor all day.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's the favorite, so I'm not gonna make any money anyway.
Yeah,
so,
he is the favorite.
So
You got to bet 3 just to win 1.
yeah, well, why would you fucking bet?
You wouldn't.
I mean, unless you're like uber rich and you're like, let me pat my my fucking shit.
Mm.
You know, you bet on Cowboy. What are the odds? Do we know what the odds are?
Yeah, Connor is negative 330. Cerrone's plus 250.
So what does that mean?
So you would basically have to bet $330 to win $100 against Connor, and $100 would net you $250 payout on Cerrone.
So you bet $100 and you get $250 back,
Mm-hmm.
or $350 because you get
250. Well, I mean, you'd get your 100 and then 250.
well.
So
That sounds like a
and Pennington is the favorite too.
Yeah. Oh, so it's not the upset.
Yeah, no, she's the favorite, at least by the odds. She's a plus 115.
Okay, well then I expect her to follow suit.
Yeah, Holly's a negative 135.
Oh.
See, the Russian is the favorite too.
Okay, so I'm good there.
Yeah. So actually, let me phrase that. No, Maurice Green is the favorite, and Holly is the favorite. I'm sorry, I was reading them backwards. So yeah,
fucking so.
I know. So
Okay.
Holly is the favorite.
So I was right. That will be the
That
upset.
will be the upset of the night.
Yeah.
And Diego Diego is the favorite over Pettis.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Not by well, I mean, negative 270 to plus 210 on Pettis. So but
Still.
yeah.
Man, well,
I hate odds. Just give me,
2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1.
I hate this,
Plus
330
250, yeah.
plus 2. Give me some shit where it's a little easier to understand.
Yeah, I don't particularly like that shit anyway. So
Let's see. UFC.
what are you looking for now?
Let's just go to odds. I like odds.
Where are you, DraftKings?
No, Odd Shark.
This episode is brought to you by
Right.
not DraftKings.
Let's
Nobody.
see. So, yep. So
Actually, shout out to Sportzilla and Sportzilla Nation.
yep. So McGregor is the favorite across all boards on the money line.
Yeah.
Holly's the favorite across all boards. The Russian is not the favorite across all boards. That's interesting. Claudia, which that one's not happening.
Yeah, well, she won my book.
Yeah, right.
She didn't even have to step in the cage. You know that they should do that.
What?
That'll stop people from missing weight. Okay, you didn't make weight. That means you're not going to fight. That's an immediate loss. Which, fucks you in the rankings.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
In the rankings that really don't matter because
No.
if you have a big name,
Yeah, rankings.
even though you haven't won a fucking fight in 3 years, if you win one, you are in line for a fight.
Yeah.
For a title.
So, anyways, the big card.
Connor's obviously the favorite.
Yeah.
Who's got the reach on that one?
Connor by 1 inch.
Wow.
And Cowboys got the leg by 0.5.
I mean,
half an inch. So that doesn't matter.
I want it to be a good fight, but it's bothered me the fact of how they spun the whole fight between Cowboy and Connor. It's like the promo that I showed, that we showed at the beginning, showed more respect towards Cowboy
than a lot of the others.
Than anything else out there.
Yeah.
Within the last 2 months.
Yeah.
Because everything is about Connor. Connor's coming back. How's he doing? What is he working on?
Connor's got 3 fights lined up. He wants to fight Mayweather again.
He wants to fight 3 times this year. It's like, okay, can we talk about the fight at hand? Because you need a dance partner, and that dance partner is Cowboy.
And it ain't no easy dance partner.
No, even though he got beat up by fucking Tony Ferguson, and got knocked out by Justin Gagey, that still is not. I mean, it's not an easy fight.
No.
I mean, it could be.
Because honestly, I mean, how do you think? Swap those places. So, do you think Connor would lose to Gagey?
Oh man, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's tough to say.
What about Tony? I mean, I know what you're going to say.
Tony's going to destroy Connor. Tony's the best 155er in the world. Prove me wrong. Change my mind.
I can't right now.
You can't.
You can't right now.
You people out there in TV land, you can't either.
The only thing that's kicked his ass is the cable.
And that's right.
So
Tony Ferguson is the best 155-pounder in the world.
All right.
There's nothing anybody can say to change my mind. You can call me an idiot. You can call me ignorant.
No.
You can say that I don't know shit about the fight game. And you may be right on all 3 accounts. But Tony Ferguson is the best.
I mean, we all know if it was possible,
155-pounder out there.
you would have his baby if it was possible. We all know.
No, I'm not going to go gay for him.
Oh, well, I think that ship has sailed there, partner.
Listen, if I was going to go gay for somebody, be somebody with money.
Okay. So now we know it's not a question of if, it's just a question of how much.
Exactly.
All right.
That's right.
Good to know.
Everybody's got a prize.
Good to know. All right.
You remember back in the day when
$20.
$20, yeah. The $1 million man used to say it.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a prize for the $1 million man.
All right. So record, we've got 21-4 for Connor, 36-13 and 1 no contest for Cerrone.
Yeah, man. Cowboy's been fighting for a long fucking time. He's been fighting since before he got discovered in that Tap Out show back in 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
So he's been doing it for a minute. Connor is I mean, he's been doing it for a while too, but obviously Cowboy's been there longer.
The one thing I like, so the win by, everything, it's all, striking for Connor, which everybody knows that. And then Cowboys percentage win is, he's got some knockout, he's got some subs, he's got some decision. It's a pretty good, 28%, 47%, 25%.
Yeah.
More subs than anything. Significant strikes landed per minute favors Connor. Significant strikes favors Connor by 2%. Absorbed, Connor absorbs more. And defense is literally 55-54. So then, you know, of course, when you get to the grappling, that's almost non-existent on one side.
Hey, listen. Dylan Dennis said that Conor McGregor was on another level, so I'm still gonna take his word for it.
Okay,
So,
well, you do that.
yeah. So
Until I see Connor at a Naga, I'm not fucking.
Can you imagine? I mean, we have seen John Jones at a Naga.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not far fetched
It's
that we might see Connor at
But
Naga
until
one
I
day.
see Connor with a fucking Naga belt, you know, I'm not willing to sign off on this.
Oh, you imagine like he goes to a Naga and like actually wins the whole thing, and then starts acting the fool, like you know, like if he was a UFC belt, starts talking shit to people.
Oh my god.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Oh,
That
I would just pray that I would be at that Naga. I just want, please let me be at
let me be
Naga.
there. Yeah.
I just want to watch this because I just want to. What the fuck is going? Talking shit to the little kids. I'll whoop your ass. I'll whoop your daddy's ass. I'll make your mama wear the red panties.
Oh
Woo!
my god, that'd be hilarious. That'd be great.
Oh, for sure.
That'd be funny. That'd be memorable.
You think Naga wouldn't love that? Naga would be like, yeah,
bro, can we
sign up?
Can we book you for next month?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and waive the $35 entry fee.
Bro, it's $100.
Yeah, I'm sure he can afford it.
Yeah.
Couple bottles of, you know.
Proper 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you had it?
Nope. Everybody I've talked to that's had it has been like, ain't special. I do have some pecan whiskey downstairs though that I'm gonna tap into tonight.
Pecan.
Yeah, pecan whiskey. It's good.
All right.
Local distillery too.
All right.
Yep, local business. So, but everybody knows I'm going Cerrone.
Yeah, I'm
Heart, head. I think he gets it.
Listen, I always bet with my heart. So you know I'm pulling for Cerrone.
Yeah.
But again, if Connor wins, I'm not gonna be upset because we kind of expect it. So
Connor's kind of looking a little old there with that fucking beard. That beard's looking. I mean, dude, if that beard was white, he'd be the Irish Santa Claus.
well, you know, he's gone through some trials and tribulations over the last couple of years, you know.
I couldn't knock out that old man in the bar.
Yeah. But
I've got people telling me that they got my kid.
But what's going to happen if he knocks out Cowboy with that right hand? That means that old man is tougher than Cowboy.
Well, dude, you can't fuck with old guys.
I'm sorry, left hand.
Yeah, you can't fuck with old guys. Old guys will surprise you,
Well,
man.
Cowboy's older.
He is. But, you know, you ever meet like that old person, you know, and then you shake their hand, and it's like shaking wood.
And it's shaking like a vice grip.
Yeah. You're like, holy shit.
Dude.
What have you done your whole life?
Why are you crushing my hands? Vato.
Yeah. You're doing everything you can to not fucking squeal. And he's just, you know, giving you a ginger handshake. That's the way my grandfather was.
Well, listen, let's get to the elephant in the room. So
you don't know shit about paydays. We've established that.
Listen.
You report fake news.
Okay. So I'm watching ESPN Outside the Lines this morning.
Right.
And they're doing a piece on McGregor and the Cowboy fight.
Mm-hmm.
And the reporters, now don't kill the messenger. I'm just repeating what this motherfucker said.
No, yeah.
So the reporters said, this is strictly the purse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about pay-per-view points.
Bonuses.
I'm not talking about bonuses. I'm not talking about sponsorships.
Nope. This is putting your foot in the ring.
This is, you show up to fight, we're going to give you this money. They reported that Conor McGregor's purse was going to be $3 million.
Yep.
And then they said the Cowboy Cerrone's was going to be $200,000.
Yep. We've
talked at length about the payouts in the UFC because all their payouts are public. Especially, they post them after the fights. And I believe at the last, for the last fight, we pulled it up and we talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is if let me phrase it that way. if this is true, if it's not fake news, I'd be fucking pissed if I'm Cowboy. Come on, you're gonna give me $200,000, but you're gonna give him $3 million. We're talking about Cowboy, a man who's been labeled a company man, a guy who doesn't turn down fights. Anytime they need somebody, because somebody dropped out at his weight, whether it's 155 or 170, and they call him, he's like, "Yep, I'm there."
Every time.
Every fucking time. He's been with well, let's put it this way, with Sufa, which is the company, that's on the UFC's under the umbrella since 2005, because he was in the WEC, which was a Sufa owned company. So this dude has been with the company for 15 years, and you're going to give him $200,000 while you're giving Conor $3 million.
Yeah, his first fight in the UFC was February 5th, 2011.
Okay, that's when they merged. But before that, he was with
WEC.
WEC.
Yep.
Which was, again, a Sufa owned company.
Yeah. So then his first contest, that would have been 2007.
Okay.
So September 5th, 2007.
So I'll retract. It's not 15 years. It's 13 years. That's a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows Cowboy. Maybe not the new people that are coming on board, but if if you've been watching MMA for a long time, like we have, you know who Cowboy is.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely a draw. He's definitely a fan favorite. It's almost like disrespectful. Again, if what was reported is true. Granted, I understand that he might make more money on the pay-per-view points if they give him the pay-per-view points. I understand that he's got sponsorships and all kinds of shit that might net him maybe a couple of $1 million. But still, we're talking about their fight purse. We're not talking about any of the other extras that come with fighting.
Ooh, I didn't know he actually had he actually has a boxing record, professional boxing, one loss. That was in 2003.
Well, fuck. There you go.
Then he's got 6 Muay Thai fights. Well,
I know about the Muay Thai fights. I didn't know about the.
I'm sorry. I should say
kickboxing.
He's got more than that, but this is just with the partial record. His record in Muay Thai was 28 wins with 18 knockouts, 0 losses, 1 draw.
Yeah, I know about the Muay Thai fights. I didn't know he had a boxing record.
Yeah, which was November 21st, 2003. It was a 2-round fight, 2 of 4. He lost by TKO.
Oh.
But, Jesus, that was in 2003. Yeah. That was what?
17 years ago, bro.
Yeah. So, that's when what is he now? He is, where is his?
Well, we were talking about the money, and you just switched the subject completely.
Well, because I'm on his wiki.
Well, okay. Well, fantastic.
I can actually go back to his salary.
Oh, we'll do that. Does it show anything reported for today?
No, this is just career earnings from September 14th, 2019. Let's see what his career earnings.
Probably a couple of $1 million.
Let's see. This denotes estimated per. Can I just have a total here? Yeah, total career earnings is 6.1.
Okay. So Conor's going to make half of that in one night.
Yeah. So his last fight, the Gagey fight, he got 295. He got 175 to show and a 20,000 fight week incentive pay. So it looks like he's been getting about 175 to show. His last 2, he made 245 against Ferguson. His 175 to show, 50,000 fight of the night bonus, and 20,000 fight week. Let's see, Alaquinta, he won. He made 410 and 170 to show. Let's see, when he fought Hernandez, he got 450, 165 to show, 165 win bonus, 50 fight of the night, 50 performance of the night, and 20,000 fight week. So I mean, he's been making,
decent money. Yeah.
yeah, decent money.
But those include bonuses.
Yeah. Well,
Straight up fight purse,
Yeah.
165, 175, 195, and now 200. So, with that said, it's really not far-fetched what they reported. Actually, they're reporting more than he's made in the past previous fights. And, Conor always brags, when you fight me, it's red panty night, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. So his fight with Alexander was 195. So basically, he's just making $5,000 more for fighting Conor.
So let's see here. What was Conor's last fight? His last fight was against Nate Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. So
What's the fuck for?
3.3 mil walk in.
Okay.
Pay-per-view money. He got
No. Don't talk about pay-per-view money.
Well, no, I'm just going off of this was prizes and bonuses he got for that fight was 3 mil. $40,000 in sponsorships.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't want to know about the bonuses. I'm just looking for walking in money.
Yeah, so it just looks like
what are you getting for showing up?
So it looks like for that one, just the prize and bonuses for his fight against Nate was 3 mil.
Again, you're saying prices and bonuses.
That's just because how this site's got it broke up.
Okay, so it's all lumped in.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not broken up like the other site was.
Okay. All right.
Let me see if I can't find one that's more of broken up like that. No. But yeah, I mean,
So again, going back to that. So what was reported by ESPN is pretty damn close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean, he got his first UFC in 2013 prize and bonuses. He got 76,000. Wow, when he went up against Max Holloway in 2013, he only got 24,000.
Talking about Conor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then when he fought Diego Brando, 82,000. And then we got the jump. Dustin Poirier, he got 200. And then that's when he's, I guess, got a pay-per-view cut. Then Dennis Silver.
Cyber.
22,000.
22 what?
220,000.
Okay.
Sorry. Math is hard sometimes. Numbers are weird. Let's see. Then Chad Mendez, he got 550,000. But he got 1.5 in the pay-per-view.
Woo!
And then 30,000 for sponsors.
Boo.
Aldo, he 550,000 walk in.
Mm-hmm.
Pay-per-view, he got 1.8. First fight against Nate Diaz, walked in for 1 mil. Pay-per-view 2.2. All the sponsorships are 40,000 after this.
And fuck the sponsorship.
Yeah.
Reebok ain't shit anyway.
Yeah, so total for walk-in, he's made 5.9 mil. Total for pay-per-view, he's made 8.1 mil.
Yeah, and tonight he's going to make 3.
For just a walk-in.
Just to walk in.
Yep. Salary earnings, they say average earnings is about 12.5 million a year.
And listen, I'm not hating on Conor. I think that's great for him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that he's making that kind of money.
Yeah.
I'm just a little,
I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah. I'm taking it back of how big of a difference is between, Conor and Cowboy.
Yeah.
Especially when he's a draw. He's a fan favorite. Why wouldn't you bump him up to, the same kind of money?
Yeah, I just don't get that.
Yeah, I get it. He's an international star because he's from fucking Ireland. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Cowboys from America, motherfuckers. So we're going to take care of the other guys because they're international more? Because they draw the whole country?
I mean, I guess so. I don't agree with it, but
well, let me put that back in. They're not making any money. Well, they weren't at one point making any money from the pay-per-views overseas because they had a deal with Sky, which is a British company that will televise, which is basically saying Sky is like saying ESPN.
Yeah.
All their pay-per-views were on free TV because they were on Sky. I believe within the last year that's changed. But if you could find a stream to Sky, you could watch the fights. Back then, I mean, again, within this, it's changed within the last year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I thought that I was a little disappointed. I mean, we've talked ad nauseum about the money issues in the UFC and how little they pay their fighters if you're not on their, top tier or whatever. And Cowboy is part of their top tier.
Yeah, I feel so.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think it's just not right.
No, I agree with you. I think it's definitely a little disrespectful.
I mean, I don't feel disrespected because it's not me. I'm not fighting. I'm a little disappointed.
I think it's to me, I feel, because there again, like I said, everybody that's asked me if I'm getting the fight, they haven't been like, dude, I can't wait to see Conor. It's been like, I can't wait to see Cowboy.
Yeah.
I've had like 8 people in my little circle ask me that. And they're all been, I want to watch Cowboy. So it's like, honestly, if Cowboy wasn't fighting, I wouldn't get this card. It's Conor, big whoop. I mean, he's coming back, but it's Cowboy is what made me buy the pay-per-view. The other fights, Holly Holm, okay, cool. I'll catch that one tomorrow. The rest of them, I could catch those tomorrow. But it's Cowboy fighting. Didn't matter who, it's Cowboy. I'll buy the pay-per-view to watch Cowboy fight.
Yeah.
Because he's one of the fighters that I really enjoy. I'll support his pay-per-views. So, but that's, again, I'm hoping he wins.
I hope so too.
Because you know what? To me, it almost feels like, God damn it, if you do win against Conor and Conor's getting this kind of money, well, fuck, if you win, you should get a bump. I'm sure he's
not.
I know, but I'm sure if he wins, he'll get the win bonus. He'll get he'll probably get a good pay-per-view cut.
I hope so.
But I just think he should be getting more than fucking 200,000 to show.
I agree with you 100%.
That's just, especially when the guy you're showing against who hasn't fought in a couple of years is literally walking in for 3.
Which is the most that he's made.
Yeah.
Again, purse-wise, we get what everybody else was saying in my post. He's going to clear millions and millions of dollars because of the sponsorships and other stuff. But I'm not worried about that shit. That's the business side of it.
Yeah.
That's him just being a good businessman. And guess what? Good for him.
Yeah, 100%.
Make that fucking money.
Yeah.
But I'm talking strictly fight purse.
Is it that Cowboy just hasn't done the kind of things he needs to do to really, I guess, maybe boost?
Well, what hasn't Cowboy done that Conor has?
I don't know.
Besides being a champ.
I don't know. That's just it. I mean, is that it?
Before Conor was even in the picture, everybody was excited about Cowboy watching his fights.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Call me whatever you want. Call me ignorant. Call me a fool. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I think I'm a little disappointed that
I am too.
At the fact of how their purses are so far apart. But again, I really have no dog in the fight because I'm not making any money off of it. So I shouldn't be disappointed, mad, sad, happy, whatever. But I have friends that are coming up, and if that's how they're going to get treated by an organization, man, it's like, fuck, go fight somewhere else. You guys are prize fighters. Go to where the money is.
Yeah.
Because once your body's all broken down and they don't fucking want you anymore, what do you got? The fact that you can say that you fought in the UFC and no money? Or
yeah, I mean, how's that going to work out for Perry? Is that going to pay him? Is that going to get him any cash? He's going to be able to say, "Yeah, I fought in the UFC."
Cool.
I still got $38 in my bank account.
Cool story.
I can't even take my lady out to fucking Red Lobster. Fuck that.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But you know what I want? I want Cowboy. I want, I'd love for him to win. I'd love for him to win, retire, and concentrate on the ranch. Because he's got a good thing going there. He's got a good gym. He's got a lot of young fighters that all travel to come and train at his spot. He's built dorms there. He's done, all that. So I'd like to see him win, retire, give back to the up and coming fighters. Enjoy. You're 36 now. Granted, I mean, I wish he, he's made good money. I mean, hell, he's actually made more money over a career than Connor has. But Connor's only
no. You know, fight purse wise.
Yeah, because of how many fights he's had, he's actually up.
Well, yeah, he's got like.
But there again,
he's got like 30 more fights than Connor.
Exactly. So after tonight's fight,
that's going to change.
Yeah, he'll pass. Connor will pass him in his total earnings, career wise. But
you got to remember, career wise, the earning wise, that's also including the bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
So, but fight purse wise, Connor's already passed him.
Oh yeah. He passed him his third fight in.
So yeah, fuck that, man.
Yeah, I know, and it makes you. I mean, it kind of. It feels like the average guy against the highfalutin 1%er.
But that's the thing. Cowboy's not the average guy.
Mm-mm. No, not at all. But when you see the discrepancy in pay, it just makes you go, fuck.
I know. At this point, I think we're just going around in circles.
Oh, for sure.
So
either way, I mean, we're at 127 anyways.
Yeah.
It's 7:31, so we got 30 minutes
fuck
before
this shit. We're out.
the prelims fight.
Anyway, before we go, is there anything else you want to say?
No. I'm tired. I'm glad this week's over.
Yep. Oh, we didn't talk about
what
next week.
What's next week?
Your dad posted something, and
we need to talk about that because I don't know if you want to do it this late.
I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, I kind of did too.
And I took this week off.
Okay.
So
I mean, if we don't, that's fine. Because I've actually got something I wanted to do next weekend, anyways.
Yeah, but your dad got like tickets and shit.
Well, trust me, if he needs to, it'll be him and
the gays.
I don't know if they like Coco. They may. But
what was your brother-in-law?
Oh, Spike.
Spike Jones.
Yeah, Spike. He'd probably go. I know he would. Yeah, he'd for sure go. Well, yeah, because he was there with us last time when everything was like, show's canceled.
That still leaves him 2 tickets though, man.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I feel bad, but
we'll figure it out.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the fights, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.
And just in broadcast.
Yep.
Yo.
Twice.